touches the projectile.
Yeah. The gun now is fine with elevation. They'll just stick it.
One of its main advantages is because it's on a firing platform, that it's stable at all times when you fire it, and if you need to change position, it's very easy. The whole weapon is designed to be a field gun and a howitzer, which means that you have a crank in the trail to give the gun more elevation. Right, elevate the gun right up. So at this angle you can see we can give proper indirect fire. Right, lay the gun down for direct fire. Keep going. So now you can see that you can also use the gun for direct fire, such as anti-tank or for hitting bunkers or whatever where you really need to use the strength of the gun. The gun is manned by 6 people. You have 3 ammunition numbers. You have a number 1 who's a gun commander. Then you have a number 2 who operates the breech on the handle. And you have the number 3 who operates the sights and lays the gun and also fires the gun when the order's given. Number 4 would load a projectile first. The number 2 would then ram the projectile, you haven't got one, to make sure that it's engaged on the rifling, and then the number 4 would show the number 1 the cartridge to make sure that the charge is correct, and then load the gun. You would then get the orders for range, elevation, and bearing. Bearing is the line of the gun. That is where the gun is pointing. Elevation is the height of the gun, relative. So, right, number 3. Lay 1.5 degrees. No. Elevation 1.5. On bearing, 0. There we go. When he puts his hand up there, he says he's ready. Then the gun number 1 will come along and check all the sights to make sure they are as ordered, and then you can give the order the gun ready. So the number 1 will then put his arm up so that the people in the command post know that the gun's ready, and then they'll get the order to fire. And as soon as I get the order to fire, I'll drop my arm and say fire. And it's as simple as that. You then get the order to reload or try different ammunition. You can fire high explosives, anti-tank, smoke, illumination, leaflets, gas, all sorts of rounds. Obviously in the Second World War we didn't use too much gas, but the propaganda leaflets was first invented and used in Italy. The other advantage is that with the guns in a troop, you can have some guns that will fire smoke to cover an infantry assault, and some guns to fire high explosives, which will obviously deter the enemy and keep them from fighting back. Any gunnery orders that you get can be easily applied for the sights. Lay 10 degrees and 3, 5, 8 minutes. 3, 5, 8 degrees bearing. It's as quick as that. Yeah, and that is why the 25 pounder gained a reputation with the German army in Normandy for having belt-fed cannons.
I'll bring it back.
Yeah, no worries. The same orders come along to load. First is projectile, second is the... and then she's ready to fire. Wait for the order. Number 3 gun, fire! And the shell comes ejected out straight away, ready for the next round. The drill book says that you should be able to achieve 6 to 8 rounds a minute, although there was a Canadian battery that was timed and they actually managed to fire 14 rounds a minute. Now, they had lots of practice and they got very good at it, but that shows you just how effective this gun is in the field.
They're going to give us you have to put the bag over the cart. When they shoot.
Gun attachment. One, gunner to collect ammunition. Close your magazine box. Close your magazine box. Number 1, bearing. Up. 2 degrees. 30 minutes. Elevation 25 degrees. Elevation 25 degrees. Gun number 1, ready. Put your fingers in your ears. Number 1, fire! Fire! Number 3, come. Load. Report when ready. HE 117.
Oké, ještě jednou někdo a nepřijde si mě.
Load. 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 Correct.
Mama?
Ja, veel minder dan
3, fire! Fire!
Dat was een aantal. Dat was een aantal. Toen de liters was
Number 2 gun, range 6. Load. Elevation 27 degrees. Report is ready. Gun 2 ready. Hand up. Hand up. 2, fire! Fire! Ready. Fire! Fire! Go! Number 1, hold on. One at a time, just bring it out. Fire! All around. You press and stop. Detachment. Rear.
Linker gedaan. Moet je hem opzetten nog?
Go!